Hare Krishna. So, this presentation is about the college program proposal. This is not exactly the complete proposal, but only some certain important points that I feel will be useful. But before going to this, we will just have a quick enlisting of different instructions of Srila Prabhupada regarding college program. So we'll do that first and then we come to this. So the instructions of Prabhupada now. So these are the instructions of Srila Prabhupada regarding college program. Prabhupada gives a lot of importance to these programs because as we see, opening of temples, holding streets and kirtans, distributing books, preaching in schools and colleges, this is our standard program for injecting Krishna consciousness in the world, as Prabhupada says. And of course, Prabhupada gave a lot of importance to preaching in colleges, as suggested by many of his statements like this one. I want this school and college program. If only intelligent class of men understand our philosophy, then our mission is successful. And this is very important. I am successful in my teaching work because I have not deviated 1 inch from my spiritual master's instruction. This is my only qualification. So if you simply remain pure, your preaching will have effect. By the way, this is regarding college program. You can see the reference if you like. Now these instructions are more related to the process of college program. I will not speak out all of them verbally, but only a few, since we will be discussing about them soon. Like this 5th one. Try to interest the students in our books. If you simply stick to textbook, teaching becomes very easy. So here Prabhupada is saying that if we stick to the textbook pattern, then teaching becomes easy, especially to the courses. The 15th one. To have any separate institution apart from temple, that we cannot do. If the government or any other organization gives up a place, then we can train up such youth in our way. Not that there is a separate division of ISKCON to handle the problem, but that we have a bigger temple to accommodate them is all. This may not exactly refer to college program as such, but the principle remains that Prabhupada did not want a separate division. The principle is not to have a separate division inside ISKCON, which of course needless to say that not to have a separate registered division inside ISKCON. So that is the point. Kindly note this point because we will be discussing about this in a few minutes. The 18th point. I want that many sannyasis would travel widely in Western countries and preach the young people, especially in schools and colleges. Actually, preaching work is the duty of sannyasi. Remember this one also. Last but not the least, any literature that is published on behalf of the movement must be authorized by the BBT trustees. Please do remember this point also. So these are the instructions of Srila Prabhupada regarding college program. Now, I am not presenting the complete integration part or exactly the complete detail, taking Prabhupada's instructions and then forming, no, I am not doing that here in this presentation. Now, the current model of college preaching that happens in India, especially at least, that is more or less actually based on Prabhupada teachings, but it is still a step away from exactly what Prabhupada expected. Now, I am from Pune, and basically Pune in the sense my Krishna consciousness started from Pune, and I am a typical college program product. So I have an idea of what exactly it is. The Pune college preaching program. I know how principally it works and how things are in details, everything. So I'm not going into that, but I will definitely compare the proposal with the Pune version of college program. So the first thing is using direct Srila Prabhupada books as textbooks for courses. Now what is currently happening in Pune is this. And the proposal is this. At this point, I would like to tell you something very interesting. This should increase your love for Prabhupada. At least it did for me. While doing this project, I had a lot of realizations in terms a lot of things, and which increased my love for Prabhupada a lot. Especially looking Prabhupada as an acharya. One thing I will tell. I made a lot of maps which I took from different places. But I never found that any of the Prabhupada statements contradict with anything else Prabhupada has said elsewhere, any other time. In principle at least, it never contradicted. Prabhupada spoke something about say particular topic, say for example, Varnashram, say for example. So he speaks about Varnashram in many different places at many different times. But his idea of Varnashram was absolutely clear. This particular portion and spoken at this particular time and place never contradicted, in principle, never contradicted with any other part spoken at any other time. That is because Prabhupada is referring to the exact same idea and the same map that he had in mind. You've seen the map, like the road, the map which, the map back to God, for example. He speaks about that, any part of that map. Say there is a map which, takes us back to Godhead. Prabhupada has seen that map. That's why, no matter from where which part of that map he speaks and when he speaks, it will never contradict with any other map, any other part or any other time he spoke about that particular map. That is because he has seen the map, because he knows the map very well. He has seen the map. Seeing at the map, he's saying the same things. And that is precisely the reason why I'm able to, like, you take one part, and when I take something else from the same map, Prabhupada speaking about the same topic, I'm able to overlap things. There are clear intersection points. There are clear intersection areas by which I can say, oh yeah, this is an integration, that's right. Thereby making a complete comprehensive map, comprehensive picture. So this is possible only with a person who has seen the map. Prabhupada has seen the truth. Prabhupada knows exactly what he is speaking. His idea of the process of back to Godhead is crystal clear. That's why, no matter, you can do this with Prabhupada's lecture. You cannot do it with somebody who has not seen the map, somebody who does not know the process. You cannot see. You cannot make a comprehensive picture out of his lectures and writings and other things. You cannot do that. And that is very, very, this phenomena is possible only with a person who has seen the truth, not with a person who has not seen the truth. You can speak a lot, but then if you have not seen the truth, your ideas will differ. You cannot make a comprehensive picture out of whatever you are saying. And that's why in the formative years of Krishna consciousness, I very, very heavily recommend what Prabhupada has instructed should be taken very, very seriously. Only his books should be taken as textbooks, as course books, and nobody else's books. Because he has seen the truth, he knows what he's saying. Now sometimes we say that, compilations, we are taking from Prabhupada books only and we are just compiling the same thing. What happens is segregated learning. We just take certain topics and we learn things segregatedly. without connecting it to the aim of life the way Prabhupada has connected. What happens is, separate knowledge, you learn, oh, Prabhupada has said so many times about soul, and he has told so many things, so many times about the modes of material. Let's make only one chapter of soul, and then another chapter of the modes of material nature, and third chapter of. So you just learn soul, and then mode of material nature, and then something else. So these are separate topics. What happens in segregated topics is, we just have a feeling of knowing a lot of things, but it has no practical value. If you want to apply, of course you can artificially, you can stretch pull some connections and make it something, that's another thing. But then if you really want to apply, okay, I know about soul, I know about modes of material nature, I know about Darwin's theory, fine, but what next? How do you practically apply it? It's very difficult. You won't be able to apply it. See, especially spiritual learning doesn't go in that way. Even material. Now, when I was in engineering, I learned about convolute gear. Then I learned about spur gear. Then I learned about helical gear. And there was this Z transform and the Laplace transform and all this. After learning all that, I feel I have learned a lot. I become knowledgeable. But the fact is, if I ponder a little deeply, that knowledge has no practical value, truly speaking. It has no practical. I cannot do anything of it in my practical life. So the thing is, segregated knowledge, it only gives you a feeling of, oh, I learned a lot, but it has no practical value. That's why when you see Prabhupada books, Prabhupada is referred, you can easily make a theme out of it. Because again, he is referring to the exact same, he has seen the truth. That is the point, what I am saying. Again, of course, you cannot make a rule that all segregated knowledge is, that's not a point. My point is, spiritual subject matters cannot be learned like that in a segregated manner. You learn about soul, you learn about this mode of material, you learn about this. It doesn't work like that. You see Prabhupada's lectures, you see Prabhupada's speech, you see Prabhupada's books, all of them will have a fixed theme. You can easily connect the way Prabhupada has connected. And all of them are connected to the ultimate aim of life. And that is the glory. But if you learn things separately, you only have a feeling of, oh, I learned a lot. But then in practical life, it becomes very difficult to apply. I mean, nothing, actually, you cannot apply it. And that's the problem. The only good thing you can do about, so-called good thing you can do about it is you can just teach it to somebody else. The same thing the way you have learned. Again, creating the same problem to the next person. So, that is another very important thing that I wanted to say. I mean, compilations and learning something segregatedly. This modern education system, that is a problem. Learn. But even after graduation, post-graduation, you're actually empty. There's no practical value. Now, this particular phenomena or the realization that I had, it increased my love for Prabhupada a lot. Anyways, let's go to the next point number 2, that is hearing courses from sannyasis or gurus only. Prabhupada has said that preaching is a job of the sannyasis. Even in the context of college program, he says so. Now, I'll tell you one fundamental principle behind new devotees or new upcoming devotees getting inspired by a particular guru or a sannyasi. This happens because if in the initial period of his Krishna consciousness, the formative years, whoever he is exposed to the most, primarily, not necessarily always, but whoever he is exposed to the most in terms of hearing and seeing sometimes, but especially hearing, that person he's likely to get attached to. If you are not exposing him to more than one or two gurus, then it becomes, then you cannot expect that he will just in one lecture you say no, there are 80 gurus and all, and then we expect that him to choose from it. It's not. He is only going to choose only from these two, from whom he has heard. That's the point. So that's why the proposal is these courses, Prabhupada books, should be taken by sannyasis, as Prabhupada has said, and gurus. And it is very much possible, especially in the formative years of Krishna consciousness. And not just one single guru or one single sannyasi. No. As many as possible. As many as possible meaning, as many as visible also, of course. That can be worked out with little planning. And it's very much possible. In this age of technology, we can always have some online classes and everything. That is very much possible. So, he can get exposure to more than just one single guru or just one single GBC guru. That is even more, forget that. So he will get even exposure to all the gurus, and when it is time for his Diksha, he will have many options. He will literally have many options. And then from that particular college program, we will have a balanced output. Not all will take only from a certain guru or certain gurus or sannyasis. So they will have a balance. And that balance is extremely important, especially in ISKCON. If we have a proper balance of different gurus, disciples staying in one single place, that is most favorable for ISKCON today and future. And that all depends on which person he hears in the formative years of Krishna consciousness. And the proposal is, in the formative years, more sannyasis should be giving the courses primarily. This can be done online also, or maybe recorded video lectures and then some online question answer sessions, etc. That can be very much possible. The third point, not having a separate division of youth, which Prabhupada also has said. Now currently what is happening in Pune is voice is being registered, I don't know, might have registered by now. So Prabhupada very much was not very much for it. So I request devotees to please look into this and not have a separate division of ISKCON. At best we can call it IYF, at least we should know that it is ISKCON Youth Forum. Even this is not very sure. But if at all, then at least you should include the name, and we should not exactly have a separate division. Like, you register it on certain name and things like it. It's not what exactly Prabhupada expected. And point number 4, last one, authorizing all ISKCON books by BBT. Now there is one particular point I want to bring to surface is that BBT also should be looking into what for that particular book is used. What for that particular book is, if it is used, is that book used for a course material? It may be authorized, but is it usable as a course material for the formative years? Otherwise, something like this will happen. That should be checked. Just now, what might happen is, we say, it is taken from Prabhupada books only, so we'll use it as course material. That should be avoided, I think. Are they used for course materials? I very much say that none of the non-Prabhupada books should be used for course materials for at least first 10 years of Krishna consciousness. It should not be used for, none of the books, non-Prabhupada books should be used, or materials, even compilations should not be used as course materials for the formative years, for first 10 years of Krishna consciousness. They should not be used. Direct Prabhupada books should be used as course materials. So that was all about the college program. These are only these are only the 4 important things that I felt should be very much implemented because these I felt were the most important things. So that was the changes in the current system, especially the Pune version that I was speaking of. Other college, especially in India, they are more or less based on something similar, and these things will be applicable even for them. So these four things are proposed not only by me but also, of course, based on what Prabhupada has instructed. And I feel this will be most beneficial for ISKCON, not only today but for the future of ISKCON.